What if the biggest barrier to speaking English isn't a missing teacher, but a decision you haven't made yet? Welcome back to Winds of Thought. Many language learners secretly believe that without a classroom or an instructor, they are completely stuck. They think progress requires someone else pointing the way, but here is the simple truth. Teachers can show you the door, but only you can walk through it. In this guide, you will discover a complete, self-led system to improve your English step by step from your own home. No classroom, no expensive tutor. Just you, your daily actions, and a few powerful mindset shifts. Let us begin. Lesson 1. Own your learning journey. The most important shift is mental. You must declare to yourself, I am the captain of my English. Most people are not actually bad at learning, they are experts at waiting. They wait for a tutor. They wait for a perfect app. They wait for the right time. They say quietly, when I enroll, I will start. When I find a good coach, I will finally speak. When someone corrects me, I will improve. And while they wait, weeks vanish. Months become years. Their English freezes in place. Here is a hard truth. No mentor can become fluent for you. They cannot breathe your sentences. They cannot practice your pronunciation. They cannot force your daily habits. That work belongs to you alone. Think of English like going to the gym. A trainer can design your workout, but if you never lift the weights, your muscles never grow. So ask yourself honestly. How many times have you promised to start tomorrow? That perfect moment is a fantasy. It will never arrive unless you build it yourself. So make a firm decision right now. Say aloud, I am responsible for my English. Nobody is coming to save me. I begin today. Nobody is coming to save your English. Save it yourself. What happens next is powerful. The second you stop outsourcing your growth, you reclaim control. You stop waiting for permission. Self-learners advance faster because they experiment, fail, adjust, and repeat. They do not wait for instructions, they create their own. Your progress begins exactly where your excuses end. You already own everything you need. A smartphone, an internet connection, and English all around you. The only missing piece is your action. Start very small. 5 words daily, 2 sentences spoken, 10 minutes of listening, no heroic effort, just daily, stubborn consistency. Lesson 2. Build your own English world. The second secret is to construct an English environment wherever you live. Many people complain, I do not live in London or New York. Nobody speaks English near me. I have no practice zone. That belief becomes a prison, but you do not need to travel. You can build your own English universe right where you sit. Think about how a child learns their first language. They do not study grammar tables. They do not memorize rules. Instead, they bathe in the language, hearing it, seeing it, trying it every single day. You must do the same. Flood your senses with English. Reading, listening, watching, all the time. Here are practical steps you can start today. First, switch your phone language to English. That small move forces daily micro-learning. Second, watch simple English content, short clips, easy dialogues, beginner-friendly stories. Do not worry about 100% comprehension. Even 20% understanding trains your brain. Third, listen every single day. While walking, cooking, or resting, put English audio in the background. Your ears must adapt to the rhythm and melody of the language. Fourth, read daily. 1 paragraph, 1 short article, 1 basic story. Reading shows you how words connect naturally. Fifth, and this is critical, think in English. Do not translate from your native language. Use tiny inner sentences. Say to yourself, I am thirsty. The sky is blue. I feel good. This builds direct neural pathways. Your surroundings shape your mind. If your world is filled with your mother tongue, your brain stays there. But if you gradually paint your world with English, your brain adapts. From morning to night, see English, hear English, think English. Learning becomes natural, effortless, and almost passive. Is it really impossible, or have you just not built the right environment yet? Remember, you do not need perfect understanding, you need daily exposure. Consistency rewires your brain. Repetition builds familiarity, and familiarity kills fear. Lesson 3. Speak every day, even to yourself. Here is the skill most learners avoid. Speaking. They read, they listen, they watch, but when it is time to open their mouth, they freeze. You cannot learn to swim by watching Olympic races. You cannot learn speaking without speaking. That sounds obvious, but most people spend months absorbing content without ever producing sound. Then they wonder why they feel stuck. The most common excuse is, I have nobody to practice with. Good news. You do not need a partner, you can start alone. Actually, being alone is a gift, no judgment, no pressure, no audience, just you and your voice. Start speaking to yourself right now. Morning routine, I am waking up, I feel sleepy, I will drink water. Daily actions, I am brushing my teeth, I am making tea, I am opening my laptop. Super simple, but very powerful. Gradually increase the difficulty. Today I will finish one lesson, I want to improve my fluency, I will practice verbs. A common fear is sounding broken. That is perfectly fine. Your first sentences will be clumsy. Words will disappear in the middle of a sentence. That is not failure. That is the sound of growth. Clumsy sentences are the sound of growth. Speak slowly. Speed is not fluency, clarity is fluency. Slow speech gives your brain time to find the right words. Another pro technique is to record yourself for 60 seconds using your phone. Then listen back. At first it feels strange, but listening reveals your mistakes, and awareness accelerates improvement. Imagine this. 10 minutes of speaking daily. After 1 week, discomfort fades. After 1 month, confidence emerges. After 3 months, strangers would notice a difference. That is the power of daily vocal practice. Your voice is your biggest tool, use it daily, listen closely. The more you speak, the more your mouth learns the dance of English. Do not wait for bravery, do not wait for perfection. Start today with one broken sentence. That sentence is the seed of fluency. Lesson 4. Learn vocabulary smartly. Use words, do not hoard them. A huge mistake many learners make is memorizing endless word lists. Students cram 50, 100, or even 200 words per week. Then a week later, they remember almost nothing. Why? Because the brain does not store words well. It stores usage. Vocabulary is not about how many you know, it is about how many you can actually use in a conversation. 1,000 frozen words in your memory are worthless. 10 active words that you speak naturally are priceless. So stop blind memorization. Start smart usage. First, learn only 5 to 10 words daily, not 50. Second, put every word into a real sentence aloud. For example, take the word develop. Say, I want to develop my speaking skills. Repeat it 3 times. Third, connect words to your daily life. Do not learn random rare vocabulary. Learn words you will actually use. Eat, sleep, work, plan, try, feel, think. These small words are your power tools. Would you rather know 500 useless words or 200 words you can use with confidence? Here is a secret method. Harvest words from your own activities. If you are cooking, learn stir, boil, and taste. If you are working, learn deadline, complete, and organize. If you are shopping, learn price, discount, and receipt. Your brain connects words to real situations and remembers them far longer. Revise daily. Take 5 minutes each morning to review yesterday's 5 words. Use them again. This repetition locks them into long-term memory. Slow growth wins the race. 5 words daily equals 150 new usable words in 1 month. In 3 months, that is 450 powerful words, all speakable, all practical. Lesson 5. Use listening and shadowing. Train your ears and mouth together. This is your accelerator. Many learners want perfect pronunciation but never train their ears. They want smooth speech but never copy real speakers. The result is that their speaking sounds stiff, unnatural, and hesitant. Language enters through your ears and exits through your mouth. If your ears are untrained, your mouth will stumble. Think of babies. They listen for months before uttering a single clear word. They absorb rhythm, tone, and melody. Then they copy. Shadowing is your superpower. Here is how it works. Listen to a short English sentence. Pause the audio, then repeat it immediately, trying to match the speaker's speed, emotion, and rhythm. Like a shadow following a body. For example, the audio says, I try to practice every single day. You pause and repeat exactly, I try to practice every single day. This simple action trains pronunciation, listening, fluency, and confidence all at the same time. Why is it so effective? Because you stop guessing how English should sound. You are copying real, natural speech patterns. Start easy. Use one sentence, repeat it 3 times. Then, add another sentence. Do this for 5 minutes daily. Your mouth will gradually learn the physical movements of English. At first it feels awkward. You will stumble. Your mouth will feel slow. That is completely normal. Keep going. After 2 weeks, your pronunciation will sharpen. After 1 month, you will hear yourself sounding more natural. Your speaking confidence will rise without you even noticing. Remember, do not just passively listen. Listen with attention. Focused listening, for 5 minutes, beats background noise for 1 hour, so create a tiny daily ritual. Listen, pause, repeat, improve. Listen to copy, not just to hear. Lesson 6. Consistency is the real master key. Now we reach the most powerful truth in your entire English journey. Not talent, not intelligence, not a perfect method. Consistency. Most beginners start with fire. Day 1, 2 hours of study. Day 2, great energy. Day 3, motivation dips. By day 7, they stop, and when they stop, their progress dies. This is why millions fail, not because they lack ability, but because they lack daily repetition. Listen carefully. 4 hours in one day followed by 5 days of nothing equals zero growth. But 30 minutes every single day, without exception, equals transformation. English is a skill, not just knowledge, and skills are built by repetition, repetition, repetition. Do you want to feel motivated, or do you want to see results? Motivation is a spark. Discipline is the fuel that keeps the fire burning. Discipline means practicing, even when you are tired, even when you are busy, even when you do not feel like it. Because you understand a deep truth. Your future fluencies is built by your daily habits, not your occasional bursts of enthusiasm. Build a micro routine. Speak for 10 minutes, listen for 10 minutes, read for 5 minutes, learn 5 new words. That is it. Some days you will feel sharp. Other days you will feel slow. That is fine. On weekdays, do the minimum. 1 sentence, 1 paragraph, 3 minutes. Just do not break the chain. Fluency is not built by doing more. It is built by not stopping. Imagine 30 days of this, you feel a difference. 90 days, your friends notice. 1 year, you do not recognize your old self. That is the quiet, unstoppable power of consistency. Do not rush. Do not compare yourself to others. Show up every day. Small step after small step. Lesson 7. Believe in yourself. Your mindset decides your success. You can follow every method perfectly. You can practice daily. You can use shadowing. You can build your environment. But if a silent voice inside whispers, "You cannot do this," you will still fail. Mindset controls action. If you believe, "I am bad at languages," your actions shrink. You avoid speaking. You quit early. And eventually that belief becomes your reality. But if you change that inner sentence to, "I am learning, I am improving, I can do this," everything shifts. Your effort increases. Your confidence grows. Your results improve. Fluency starts in your mind before it shows in your speech. Most people do not fail because English is too hard. They fail because they lose belief. They try for a few weeks, stumble once, and then say, "This is impossible," and they stop. But every fluent speaker was once a beginner. They also made mistakes. They also felt nervous. The only difference is that they did not stop. If millions of ordinary people have learned English, why not you? You possess the same brain, the same capacity, the same access to learning materials. The only barrier is your belief. You do not need confidence to start, you need courage to continue. Confidence arrives later, after practice, after mistakes, after repetition. So do not wait to feel ready. Start with a single grain of belief. Change your self-talk. Stop saying "I cannot," say "I am learning." Accept mistakes as tuition. Stop comparing your day 3 to someone else's year 3. Celebrate tiny wins. 1 new word, 1 correct sentence, 1 confident hello. Each small victory builds momentum. Momentum builds confidence. Confidence destroys fear. Imagine someone who truly believes in themselves. They try more, speak more, and learn faster. Belief generates energy. Energy creates action. Action produces results. Remember this: if you believe you can, you are already halfway up the mountain. Trust yourself. Be patient. Practice daily. Learning English without a teacher is not only possible, it is a superpower. And when you succeed, you will not just speak a new language, you will prove to yourself that you can achieve anything you decide to pursue. That is real transformation. That decision you had not made yet? Make it now. Like this video if you are taking the first step today, subscribe to Winds of Thought for more deep practical guides, and share this with one friend who needs to hear it.